Long ago, in a kingdom surrounded by misty mountains and silent forests, there lived a princess whose name no one spoke. Not because she had done anything wrong, but because no one knew it. She was simply called the Nameless Princess. The princess was found as a baby at the palace gates on a stormy night. Wrapped in silk, wearing a tiny silver pendant shaped like a rose, she carried no letter, no clue, no name. The queen, kind but childless, adopted her immediately. "Whoever left her here trusted us," the queen said softly, "and until we learn her truth, she will be ours." Yet the king was uneasy. A child without a past often brings a complicated future. Still, the princess grew up loved, educated, and protected, but always slightly apart. Servants whispered, courtiers speculated. Some feared she carried a secret capable of shaking the kingdom, and perhaps they were right. On her 16th birthday, the queen finally gave her the silver pendant found with her. "You deserve to know this belonged to you." The moment the princess touched it, she felt a sudden chill. A memory flickered. Shadows, firelight, someone running, someone crying. Then it vanished. That night she couldn't sleep. Who was she before the palace? Why had someone abandoned her? And why did the pendant feel less like jewelry and more like a key? Soon after, odd things began happening. Servants stopped talking when she entered. Guards were doubled near her chambers. And once, she overheard two ministers arguing. If she discovers the truth, everything changes. She must never know. The words terrified her. What truth? Determined to uncover answers, the princess slipped into the palace's forbidden library, a place sealed for decades. Dust filled the air. Old records lay forgotten. She searched family trees, royal decrees, even ancient war logs. Then she found it. A torn painting, a royal family portrait, but scratched violently in one corner. Only a faint outline remained. The silhouette of a child wearing a rose-shaped pendant. Her pendant. Below the painting, barely readable, were words. Lost heir, presumed dead. Her heart pounded. Heir to what? Confused and frightened, the princess sought the palace gardener, an elderly man rumored to know more than he ever said. When he saw the pendant, his face turned pale. "You shouldn't have found that. Tell me the truth." After a long silence, he sighed. "There was another kingdom once, richer, stronger, but destroyed overnight. The royal family vanished. Only rumors remained, especially about their young princess. What happened to her? No one knows, but some believed she survived." The gardener looked directly at her, and some feared what would happen if she returned. Unable to bear uncertainty, the princess confronted the queen. The queen wept before speaking. "Yes, we suspected. Years ago, our kingdom's rival fell mysteriously. Their king was feared, but their daughter, she was innocent. When you appeared, we wondered if you were her. Why hide it from me? Because if you truly are that princess, some would see you as rightful ruler, others as a threat. War could begin again." The princess felt the world tilt. Her identity wasn't just personal, it was political, dangerous. From that day, she sensed someone watching. Footsteps behind corridors, letters disappearing. A hooded figure glimpsed once near the garden. One evening, the figure finally spoke. "You must leave the palace tonight." "Who are you?" "A friend, or perhaps someone repaying an old debt. But if you stay, they will silence you before your past awakens fully. Who are they? Against her fear, she left the palace secretly. The hooded stranger guided her through forests to the ruins of the destroyed kingdom. There, memories returned stronger. She remembered flames, soldiers shouting, her nursemaid rushing her away, and a man with a scarred face giving the order. The current kingdom's chief minister. "You weren't abandoned," the stranger said. "You were hidden to survive." "Who are you?" she asked again. The hood came off. It was the gardener. "I was your father's advisor. I saved you that night." Everything clicked. The pendant wasn't decoration. It was proof of lineage. And the minister who served her adoptive kingdom had orchestrated her real family's downfall. The princess returned not as a confused girl, but as someone who finally understood her past. At the royal court, she revealed the pendant, the records, and the gardener's testimony. The minister tried denying it, but evidence overwhelmed him. His goal had been simple: destroy one kingdom, control another, and eliminate the last surviving heir. The court expected anger, punishment, possibly war. But the princess surprised everyone. "I will not repeat history's violence," she said calmly. "My past explains me. It does not imprison me." She chose reconciliation instead of revenge. The minister was exiled, not executed. The two kingdoms united peacefully under shared leadership, and for the first time, she chose her own name, Princess Alara, meaning light after darkness. Later, the queen asked softly, "Why did you keep silent about your name all these years?" Alara smiled. "Because I needed to discover who I was, not just what others called me." The Nameless Princess became a legend, not because she reclaimed a throne, not because she uncovered a conspiracy, but because she proved something rare. Identity isn't inherited, it's built through courage, truth, and choice. And sometimes losing your name is the first step towards truly finding yourself.